Hello again, I'm Dzai with the fifth in the series, bridging the imaginary gap between the spiritual and the material in the marketplace. As always, everything I say will be based on the quantum equation of 1 and 1 makes 3, an ancient, new truth that speaks softly in theory but shouts loudly in practice. You'll never leave first gear living in fear. Imagine a 6-year-old girl stood alone on a large stage in front of lots of people holding a microphone and singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow in an enchantingly vulnerable voice. Every silent member of the audience is willing her triumph with bated breath and tears flowing. And when the last tremulous note dies innocently away, there is a rapturous eruption of applause. At that moment, 10,000 people are willing her into the signing of a record contract worth tens of thousands of pounds. And at the same moment, they are opening themselves up to remembering their own majesty and redefining their own dream. For in their generosity in recognizing the integrity of the little girl's quest, they empowered themselves to emphatically move towards their own. 1 and 1 equals 3, always and inevitably. They may have described the emotion they felt in many different ways, and they may not have used the path of possibilities presented to them. But at that moment, and for several following, they were in the zone of creation, in the sweet spot, in the heart space. And all the little girl did was to overcome her fear and do what she loved. She loves to sing. We are often exhorted to get the right mindset, when it's the heart set we should be searching for. In the mindset, 1 and 1 equals 2 pretty much all the time. But in the heart set, 1 and 1 equals 3. And it's this quantum arithmetic that's contradictory to the mind, yet natural to the heart, that is the way forward. There's nothing wrong with dancing on the spot. It's an enchanting spot to dance on. But if you want to move forward into a more liberating expression of your truth, you need a quantum shift. You cannot move forward in fear. In the heart space, the fear is dissolved in love. You cannot move forward in doubt and anxiety. In the heart space, you're flooded with self-belief. You cannot move forward in sacrifice. In the heart space, fulfilling your desires is the primary function of your existence, and you cannot move forward in deceit. And in the heart space, you hear the clarity of your truth and you know your path. Any company that is courageous and far-sighted enough to ask its employees what inspires them to a luminous involvement in the workplace will serve its own best interest. An employer who asks his employees, her employees, to bring their passion to the workplace with them and to spend time living there in the sweet spot will be sustainably successful. And even more importantly, they will be living with inspired people who generate an atmosphere of enthusiasm and rebound back to them the opportunity for expanding their own dreams.